What do tourists want to see? From Berlin to Bavaria. Germany consists of 16 federal states, and all of them are worthy of a visit. There are large ones, like Baden-Württemberg, and smaller ones, like Thuringia. All of them are truly unique with their own attractions, from the Alps in southern Germany to the coast of the North Sea and the Baltic Sea. But which of the lands are the most popular with foreign tourists? Let's find out. Let's start with the 16th place, which is occupied by Saarland, one of Germany's federal states. Visitors should not miss the Saarschleife and former industrial sites, such as the Völklingen Steelworks. Next comes Thuringia. Erfurt, the capital of this land, and its unique merchants bridge Krammerbrück are a must-see. The city of Weimar, once home to famous personalities, ranks 14th. The state capital of Magdeburg should definitely be on the list of attractions, along with such UNESCO World Heritage sites as Wittenberg, where Martin Luther launched the Protestant Reformation, is also worth a visit. Bremen ranks 13th. This city-state is one of the smallest and most sparsely populated in Germany. Bremen's magnificent city hall and the statue of Roland have UNESCO heritage status. Mecklenburg-Western Pomerania is the 12th most popular destination for international tourists. Its fabulous Baltic Sea coastline is not to be missed. It is also worth visiting the city of Rostock and Germany's largest island, Rügen. Germany's largest island, Rügen. If you love nature, be sure to visit this land with its 3,000 lakes and picturesque capital, Potsdam. What do you think? Which states made the top 10? Saxony is the 10th most visited land in the country, according to Statistics Germany. If you don't have much time, we recommend visiting the capital of the land, Dresden. Hamburg is also famous for its cosmopolitan atmosphere. The state of Lower Saxony is ranked 7th, with around 1.5 million visitors. It has a lot to offer, from the state capital Hanover, the Imperial Palace of Goslar to the Imperial Palace in Goslar and the Wadden Sea, a unique coastal ecosystem protected as a World Heritage Site. The 6th place is occupied by the state of Rhineland-Palatinate. The picturesque state capital of Mainz is another must-see destination. The Upper Middle Rhine Valley has been awarded UNESCO World Heritage status. It has inspired artists and writers for centuries. So, what are the top 5 most popular lands in Germany? Let's find out. Germany's 5th most popular state is Hesse, home to one of the largest of Germany's largest international airports. A little tip: take time to explore historical sites, such as Wilhelmshohe Palace in Kassel. The 4th place may come as a surprise. It's the capital of Germany, Berlin. Germany's largest city-state has dropped from 3rd to 4th place compared to previous rankings, but it is definitely worth a visit. Historical sites such as the Brandenburg Gate, world-class museums, and the East Side Gallery make for an unforgettable stay in the capital. There is never a dull moment in Berlin. The city even offers several lakes if you feel like relaxing in nature. And here we come to the top 3 most visited states in Germany. In 3rd place is the most densely populated state in Germany, North Rhine-Westphalia, with a population of over 18 million. It is a major tourist destination with lively cities such as Cologne and Düsseldorf that are well worth a visit. Baden-Württemberg, Germany's 3rd largest state, consistently attracts and is the 2nd most visited state in Germany. It is home to some of the country's most famous car brands, as well as the iconic cuckoo clock. Germany shares a long border with France and boasts a rich history and culture, from old university towns such as Heidelberg with its legendary castle, to the capital of Stuttgart, the Black Forest and Lake Constance. There is something for everyone. Bavaria is by far the most popular destination for vacationers. A total of 39 million domestic and foreign tourists have visited this southern region. What makes it so attractive? Bavarian cuisine and beer. Yes, but not only that, Bavaria offers a diverse combination. Its stunning capital, Munich, is a must-see, as are Nuremberg, Augsburg and Regensburg. Regensburg. The Bavarian Alps are also an absolute highlight. It's also home to the enchanting castles of King Ludwig, which draw crowds of tourists. Don't miss the Linderhof Palace and Castle Neuschwanstein. Bavaria also has many beautiful beer gardens, the perfect place to indulge in a cold beer and a tasty snack. It's made the top 10. Saxony is the 10th most visited land in the country, according to Statistics Germany. If you don't have much time, we recommend visiting the capital of the land, Dresden. Hamburg is also famous for its cosmopolitan atmosphere. The state of Lower Saxony is ranked 7th, with around 1.5 million visitors. It has a lot to offer, from the state capital Hanover, the Imperial Palace of Goslar to the Imperial Palace in Goslar and the Wadden Sea, a unique coastal ecosystem protected as a World Heritage Site. The 6th place is occupied by the state of Rhineland-Palatinate. The picturesque state capital of Mainz is another must-see destination. The Upper Middle Rhine Valley has been awarded UNESCO World Heritage status. It has inspired artists and writers for centuries. So, what are the top 5 most popular lands in Germany? Let's find out. Germany's 5th most popular state is Hesse, home to one of the largest international of Germany's largest international airports. A little tip: take time to explore historical sites, such as Wilhelmshohe Palace in Kassel. The 4th place may come as a surprise. It's the capital of Germany, Berlin. Germany's largest city-state has dropped from 3rd to 4th place compared to previous rankings, but it is definitely worth a visit. Historical sites such as the Brandenburg Gate, world-class museums, and the East Side Gallery make for an unforgettable stay in the capital. There is never a dull moment in Berlin. The city even offers several lakes if you feel like relaxing in nature. And here we come to the top 3 most visited states in Germany. In 3rd place is the most densely populated state in Germany, North Rhine-Westphalia, with a population of over 18 million. It is a major tourist destination with lively cities such as Cologne and Düsseldorf that are well worth a visit. Baden-Württemberg, Germany's 3rd largest state, consistently attracts and is the 2nd most visited state in Germany. It is home to some of the country's most famous car brands, as well as the iconic cuckoo clock. Germany shares a long border with France and boasts a rich history and culture. From old university towns such as Heidelberg with its legendary castle, to the capital of Stuttgart, the Black Forest and Lake Constance, there is something for everyone. There is something for everyone. Bavaria is by far the most popular destination for vacationers. A total of 39 million domestic and foreign tourists have visited this southern region. What makes it so attractive? Bavarian cuisine and beer. Yes, but not only that. Bavaria offers a diverse combination. Its stunning capital, Munich, is a must-see, as are Nuremberg, Augsburg and Regensburg. The Bavarian Alps are also an absolute highlight. It's also home to the enchanting castles of King Ludwig, which draw crowds of tourists. Don't miss the Linderhof Palace and Castle Neuschwanstein. Bavaria also has many beautiful beer gardens, the perfect place to indulge in a cold beer and a tasty snack. Germany is a beautiful country with rich history, diverse culture and stunning natural landscapes, and many of tourists flock to popular places such as Berlin, Munich and Frankfurt. There are many other hidden gems waiting to be explored in this video. We take a look at 10 lesser-known destinations in Germany that are worth adding to your wish list. Rügen Island. Our first hidden gem is the island of Rügen. Located in northeastern Germany, this is famous for its chocolate sandy beaches and virgin forests. A stunning destination waiting to be discovered. Visitors can take a ride on a steam train. Take a steam train ride through the island's countryside, visit Jasmin National Park and explore charming seaside villages. One of the island's main attractions is the Königtor, a majestic chocolate towering over the Baltic Sea. The island of Rügen is an ideal vacation destination for nature lovers. History buffs and those wishing to escape the crowds of tourists in the more popular tourist destinations. Wurzburg is a picturesque city located in the Bavarian region of Germany. In the Bavarian region of Germany, it is a hidden gem that tourists often overlook it. But it is a city is definitely worth a visit. Is famous for its impressive Wurzburg residence. A residence built in the 18th century, the residence is one of the most impressive Baroque palaces in Europe. With luxurious interiors and stunning gardens, Wurzburg is also known for its wine culture. There are wineries all around the city, town and several wine festivals held throughout the year. It is a charming city that offers a glimpse into Germany's rich history and culture. Lübeck is a charming city in northern Germany, known for its rich history and culture. Germany, known for its rich history and cultural heritage, founded in the 12th century. It was a prominent member of the Hanseatic League, a powerful trading union of northern European cities today. Visitors can explore Lübeck well-preserved old town with stunning Gothic architecture, narrow alleys and picturesque courtyards. The city also boasts a vibrant art scene, numerous museums and galleries that showcase the work of local and international artists. Lübeck is also famous for its marzipan, a sweet almond paste, which has been produced in the city since the Middle Ages. Saxon Switzerland. The Saxon Switzerland National Park is a stunning natural wonder located in the eastern part of Germany, near the border with the Czech Republic. The park is named for its unique sandstone formations that resemble the Swiss Alps and is a popular destination for rock climbers and hikers. Visitors to the park can enjoy breathtaking views of the Elbe River and the surrounding valleys, as well as explore the many hiking trails and scenic lookouts. The park is also home to a variety of flora and fauna, including rare species such as the peregrine falcon and Eurasian lynx. Erfurt is a beautiful town located in Erfurt in central Germany, known for its rich history and charming architecture. The city boasts a well-preserved old town with a magnificent cathedral, the stunning Kramerbruck Bridge, and numerous half-timbered houses. Visitors can also tour the city's impressive St. Petersburg Fortress Citadel and learn about the city's role in German history. In Erfurt, synagogue at the Jewish Museum. Erfurt is also known for its delightful Christmas market, which attracts visitors from all over the world with its festive atmosphere and traditional crafts and food. Monschau is a picturesque town located in the Eifel region of Germany. The town is known for its well-preserved half-timbered houses and narrow cobblestone streets, which give it a charming medieval atmosphere. Visitors can familiarize themselves with numerous historical landmarks, such as the imposing Château de Montréal and the historic Mustard Mill, or simply wander the winding streets and admire the beautiful architecture. La Mancha is also the perfect base for exploring the stunning Eifel National Park. Which features rolling hills, dense forests, and numerous hiking trails for outdoor enthusiasts. Lake Constance is a stunning freshwater lake that is the center of the world. Lake Constance is a stunning freshwater lake located on the border of Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. It is known for its crystal clear waters, beautiful shoreline, and picturesque towns and villages. Visitors can enjoy a wide range of water activities, such as swimming, sailing, and windsurfing, or go for a leisurely boat ride. Windsurfing or go on a leisurely cruise. Explore the lake's many scenic spots. The surrounding area of the lake offers many cultural attractions, including medieval castles, museums, and charming towns such as Constance and Bregenz. Lake Constance is also a popular destination. Lake Constance is also a popular destination for cycling. The numerous scenic routes through the beautiful countryside. Picturesque countryside. Saarland is a small but charming land located in western Germany, near the Saarland on the border with France and Luxembourg. The region is known for its rich history and cultural heritage with numerous castles, museums, and historical sites. Visitors can also enjoy natural beauty with picturesque forests, hills and stunning starch. A sheet of Horseshoe Bend in the Saar River. The region is famous for its excellent wine and traditional cuisine, which can be sampled in the many cozy taverns and restaurants, is also an ideal base for exploring the nearby cities of Trier, Luxembourg and Strasbourg. Wismar is a charming harbor town located in Wismar, Luxembourg and Strasbourg. Wismar in northern Germany on the shores of the Baltic Sea. The city's coastline is known for its well-preserved medieval architecture, including the impressive Gothic-style Mary Street Church and a beautiful town hall. Visitors can stroll along through the town's narrow streets and admire the colorful Hafenbad houses or take a boat tour to explore the harbor and nearby islands. Wismar is also home to numerous museums, art galleries and cultural events, including the popular Warsaw Kunstfest, a celebration of water, art and music that takes place every summer. And our last of our hidden gems is Teufelsberg. Teufelsberg is an amazing place located in Berlin, Germany. The name translates as Devil's Mountain in English and refers to an artificial hill that was built after World War II from the rubble of bombed-out buildings. The hill is now home to a former American, former U.S. listening station that was used during the Cold War. Visitors can explore the abandoned buildings and climb to the top hilltop to get a spectacular view of Berlin. Teufelsberg has also become a popular destination for street artists. The numerous graffiti decorating the old buildings. The old buildings are a unique and fascinating place for history buffs and city lovers. So here are our top 10 hidden spots. Outro Gams in Germany. These places may not be as well known as some of Germany's attractions, but they offer unique and unforgettable travel experiences. We hope this video has inspired you to explore beyond the usual tourist destinations and discover the hidden treasures of Germany. Comment below which hidden gem in Germany is your favorite, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more travel inspiration. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, my name is Sam, and I just got back from Australia, and I want to share with you my favorite places. Australia is a huge country with some of the world's most beautiful and diverse landscapes, from the pristine Esperanto beaches to the tropical Lord's Island, as Australia waits to experience it. Let's start with this video. Located off the Australia's southeastern coast, Tasmania is an island that is home to some of the best beaches in the country. I spent a few days traveling around Tasmania, and I was overwhelmed by the beauty of the place. One of the main reasons I wanted to visit was to visit Cradle Mountain. It's located in the Central Highlands of Tasmania and part of the Cradle National Park. Cradle Mountain, Lake Street, Clare National Park, and it is home to some of the most beautiful scenery in Tasmania. But what really drew me in were the wombats, the cutest animals I've ever seen. There's a place called Ronnie Creek where you can walk along these paths, and we saw at least 20 wombats. I mean, it was so peaceful when you hear them crunching the grass. Talk about nature. Awesome. Now another incredible place in Tasmania is Cape Way, which is located on the Tasman Peninsula, one of the highest sea cliffs in the southern hemisphere, which can be reached by a 10-kilometer hike. And it was such an impressive place. After we go to Western Australia, heading to the mainland to visit Western Australia. Before coming to Australia, I thought that it was quite feasible to cross the whole country in a day or two, until I realized it was a 40-hour drive. From Sydney, a 4-hour flight is definitely a quicker option, but if you want to do a week or 2-hour trip, it is going to be an incredible journey. Western Australia's capital, Perth, which is the 4th most populous city. What I particularly liked about Western Australia is its coastline. There are white sand beaches, crystal clear waters, and kangaroos just chilling on the beaches. Esperance is particularly beautiful. It has some of the whitest sands in Australia and the world. I just can't believe the beauty of this place. One of my favorite beach in Aspara is Twilight Beach. The beach is a 10-minute drive from the town of Esperance, and it has a massive cliff right off the shore that's popular for cliff jumping. A beautiful spot in the area is Cape Iron. It's an unspoiled coastline that is lined with unspoiled beaches, and you might see kangaroos roaming around. Backcountry, we're going to go to the center of Australia to visit the outback. The center of Australia, to go into the outback. And when you look at Australia from space, you'll notice that basically all the cities are on the coast, and the inland part of the country is an orange desert landscape where hardly anyone lives. This is the outback. The most iconic landmark of the hinterland is Uluru, or Ours. The rock is a massive monolith made up of. It can be reached by flying into the nearby town of Uluru, by flying into the nearby town of Eula, or by making the 4-hour drive from Alice Springs, Uluru. Alice Springs, Uluru is a sacred site for Indigenous Australians, and it is believed to be the resting place of ancient spirits. There's definitely energy, and it's just amazing how it stands alone in the desolate desert. After that, we're going to head to Brisbane and the Glasshouse Mountains. Brisbane is located on the east coast. Brisbane was founded in 1824 and today it's now the third most populous city in Australia and is the capital of the state of Queensland. It is a beautiful city built on a river, on the Brisbane River, and has 260 days of sunshine a year. 260 days of sunshine a year. An hour's drive from Brisbane is the Gold Coast, which is this incredible city with a huge beach contrasting with the skyscrapers. If you want a more natural setting, you can head to the Glasshouse Mountains, located about an hour's drive from Brisbane. The Glasshouse Mountains are a group of 13 volcanic peaks. They are amongst the most extraordinary mountains I've ever seen. The tallest is Mount Bira with a height of 556 meters. If you want to see them from the air, you can take a scenic airplane tour to see the unique mountains. After, we are going to visit Whitehaven Beach. Whitehaven Beach is regularly recognized as one of the best beaches in the world. Whitehaven Beach is located on WT Sunday Island, and it can be reached by boat or seaplane. The most affordable option, and you can get to Whitehaven by traveling from locations such as Early Beach or Arrow Harbour. Once you arrive in Whitehaven, you will be amazed. You will be amazed by the surrounding scenery. The sand is composed of silica, giving it a white color, and combined with the blue ocean water, it creates this swirling mixture which swirls back into the bay of the island, and it's just incredible to look at. From Inlet Lookout Hill, you get a view of the surrounding area from the top of Inlet Lookout Hill. I mean, this place is on another level, another incredible level. Cape Hillsborough. On the neighboring mainland is Cape Hillsborough National Park. Now, when I think of Australia, kangaroos on the beach always come to mind, and Cape Hillsborough is one of the best places in the country to see them roaming the coastline. If you're looking for the best chance of seeing them, if you want the best chance of seeing them, wake up around 5 in the morning to see kangaroos and wallabies on the beach. Sunrise is such an incredible scenery, with the sun rising and kangaroos feeding on the mango trees. After that, we're gonna head back to the ocean to visit the Great Barrier Reef, probably one of the most famous places in Australia. The Great Barrier Reef is located on the northeast coast of Australia and is the largest reef at over 300 kilometers. It can be seen from space, and it is the world's largest structure created by living things. It's easy to see why it's alone one of the 7 wonders of nature. It's home to more than 10% of all the fish species in the ocean, as well as many whales and sharks. Would be a dream to dive here one day. A potential city from which to reach the Great Barrier Reef from is Cairns. It's located near some of the best coral in the world, some of the finest coral reefs, and the islands of the Great Barrier Reef, and you can be reached by a 40-minute boat ride. After that, we'll head into the Daintree Rainforest. Head north to visit the Daintree Rainforest, located about a 3-hour drive from Cairns. The Daintree Rainforest is a combination of massive mountains, unspoiled beaches, and possibly the oldest rainforest in the world, which originated more than 110 million years ago. It is home to animals such as the Southern Sea, and I particularly like the area around Cape Tribulation. Picturesque mountains covered in lush vegetation. It's definitely one of my favorite places in Australia when it comes to natural beauty. After having been in Sydney, head back to the Australian cities. To visit Sydney, located on the southeastern Sydney, was founded in 1788 as a British penal colony, and today it is Australia's most populous city with a population. It is home to about 5 million people. The famous Opera House, which was opened in 1973. I love the beaches in Sydney. One of the most famous ones is Bondi Beach. It's only 20 minutes from Sydney and it's a huge beach that has some really cool pools along the ocean. Just down the coast is also Bronte Beach. It's smaller than Bondi Beach, but it has its own charm. And there's a really cool public pool there called the Bronte Baths that you can go in. If you don't want to swim in the ocean, then a beautiful place outside of Sydney is Blue Mountains. The Blue Mountains are located about an hour and a half drive from Sydney, and it's an incredible mountain range that has the famous distinct color due to a combination of drops of eucalyptus oil from the forest combined with water. The vapor and dust create a blue hue. A magnificent observation deck in the mountains. From the Three Sisters, just a few minutes walk to the observation deck, and you'll get an amazing view of Pinnacles Rock and the mountains in the background. We are going to head to Melbourne, located in Melbourne and the 12 Apostles in the state of Victoria, about 9 hours drive from Sydney. Melbourne is Australia's second most populous city and has been voted the most livable city in Australia. There are many interesting things to do here. Things to do around Melbourne, such as taking a ride across the Sea Blackspur Scenic Forest, one of the most famous places in the 12 Apostles, located about 3 hours drive from Melbourne. The Apostles are a collection of limes and sea lions. There were originally 8 of them, but one of them collapsed in 2005 due to constant erosion from the waves and the wind. While here, you can look out from the boardwalk and many observation decks. We will head to our final destination, Lord Howe Island and Ball's Pyramid. We will visit Lord Howe Island, located in the Tasman Sea between Australia and New Zealand. Lord Howe's Island can be reached on a 2-hour journey from Sydney. The island is insanely beautiful. It's called Australia's Hawaii, and after visiting this island, I realized why it's an island. There can only be 400 tourists on the island at one time. And another interesting fact about Lord is that it's the largest island on which all the rats have been eradicated, which in turn has allowed birds and wildlife to thrive. Here is one of the main reasons I wanted to go to Lord Howe Island. To the island was to visit the Baylor Pyramid, which is the tallest sea pyramid in the world at 572 meters. At 572 meters, it's one of the wildest rock formations I've ever seen, as it sits alone in a desolate ocean. To get to the Baylor Pyramid, it took about an hour's boat ride from Lowe Island. We went to this tour company called Reef and Beyond Ecotours, and it was an adventure to get there. We took a boat all the way around the sea, and I was just baffled by the scale of this place. I felt like Jack Sparrow discovering a treacherous island. We traveled to Lord Howe Island and we had some incredible views along the way. While we were on Lord Howe, we had bicycles to get around, and we did some wonderful. One of my favorite walks was Malabar Kims, which had incredible views of the sea cliffs. Then we walked along up the mountain line to the Kims viewpoint, and we were able to get an amazing view of the whole. This place is heaven. Another one of my favorite things that we did on the island was snorkeling. Lord is home to the southernmost coral reef in the world, so there are tons of great snorkeling spots. We went to Ned's Beach and had a great time swimming in the warm, clear waters. We saw a lot of fish and a few sea turtles. And now for the sunset. I love to go down to Laguna Beach to watch the sun light up the mountains. God, how can there be any place more perfect than this island? Well, there you go. Outro for my Australian top 10. I've barely scratched the surface. Lots to see in this incredible country. So I'll be back for part 2. Let me know where your favorite place in Australia in the comments below.